The Young Disobedient Son. Once upon a time, there was a young boy named Charles. He lived in a small village surrounded by green hills, where his parents worked hard to provide for their family. They loved him dearly and taught him to live by the values of kindness, respect, and obedience. But Charles, full of energy and curiosity, was often rebellious. He wanted to make his own choices and didn't always listen to his parents. He would sneak out to play when he was supposed to study or ignore his chores because they felt boring to him. Children, obey your parents in the Lord, for this is right. Honor your father and mother. Ephesians 6 verse 1. One day, his parents asked him to help with the garden, but Charles just wanted to go play with his friends. He thought, why should I help? It's more fun to play. So he ignored their request and ran off. The way of the fool is right in his own eyes, but a wise man listens to advice. Proverbs 12 verse 15. As the day went on, Charles's friends invited him on an adventure to the river. They warned him to be careful, but Charles didn't listen. As they played near the water, he ventured too close to the edge. Suddenly, he slipped and fell into the cold, rushing river. The Lord disciplines those he loves, as a father the son he delights in. Proverbs 3 verse 12. In the moment of panic, Charles remembered the teachings his parents had shared with him. He called out for help, and his friends quickly pulled him to safety. Wet and cold, Charles realized the weight of his disobedience. When he returned home, his parents were waiting for him. They didn't scold him, but their eyes were filled with concern. Charles felt ashamed, and he knew he needed to apologize. If we confess our sins, He is faithful and just and will forgive us our sins and purify us from all unrighteousness. 1 John 1 verse 9. Charles knelt before his parents and said, I'm sorry for not listening to you. I didn't understand the importance of obeying, but now I see that you only want what's best for me. His parents embraced him warmly, forgiving him. They reminded him that life would be much better when he followed their guidance. And from that day forward, Charles was more careful to listen to his parents, realizing that true freedom comes from obedience. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans for welfare and not for evil, to give you a future and a hope. Jeremiah 29 verse 11. The end. This story highlights the importance of obeying parents, learning from mistakes, and understanding that God's plans for us are always for our good. For more stories, click on like, share, and subscribe to this channel. Please, write and tell us what you learned from this story and give your opinion in the comment section.